What up, what up? What's going on with all you beautiful people, extraterrestrials, and whatever you want to identify yourself as? It's your boy Rob. Yes, just Rob. And man, I'm back at it like a crack at it, man. Hope you all had a great Christmas and a great New Year's as well. I know I enjoyed mine. I enjoyed the time off from work. Definitely needed it. But today we're gonna be talking about Yakuza, man. I feel like Yakuza is one of the most unique and interesting game series on the market. And it also happens to be one of my favorites of all time. I got into Yakuza about a year ago, just randomly seeing it on the Game Pass, and I just fell in love ever since, man. Right from the first game, just from its brutal and rewarding combat, minus Yakuza 3. To its goofy sub-stories in the form of side quests, and numerous activities you can do, such as batting cages, which happens to be my favorite, karaoke, gambling, and much more. I even go as far to say not only is one of the best beat 'em up games out there, yes, I didn't stutter, but I also go as far to say it's one of the best game series of all time. Oh man, whatever. I played Luigi Mansion, and that game is scarier than yours. You're cool. I liked you. You, however, are hot dumpster juice. Get away from me. Go, 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 shoot.
Craig.
Bye, Felicia.
But as I was saying, today we're going to be going over what got me into the Yakuza games, and I even have a special announcement for the channel moving forward. So strap in and somebody play my intro. So as I mentioned before, I got into Yakuza about a year ago, just seeing it on the Game Pass randomly. And I remember a friend said they played it before, so hit him up, asked him if it was worth trying. But as usual with the nigga, he didn't remember it. So I said, fuck it. Why not? It's basically free. If I don't like it, I'll just go ahead and uninstall it. So I hopped on Google to take a look at just a couple of lists of which one I should play first. You know, since it's so damn many of them, and even more when you include the spin-offs. Then I got to a full rundown order, which led me to Yakuza 0. This one in particular follows the story mainly as a prequel, where the main character, Kiryu, trust me, we will get more into him later, because that guy is definitely OP. But the game also hosts his fan favorite Majima as a playable character as well, where you switch between the two as you progress through the story. Think about Grand Theft Auto, but much better. Yes, I said it. I downloaded the game and booted it up right away without looking up anything for it, and I was surprised to see that the graphics actually look really solid. As usual with Yakuza games, it took me a while before I eventually got to the tutorial phase, got through the tutorial phase, and I was finally able to explore the city of Kamurocho, and this is where my interest was first peaked. Upon exploring, I got into a random encounter with some clowns trying me, so I did what I do, whooped some ass, but I was prompted to do a heat action. What is a heat action, you might ask? Well, I can show you better than I can tell you. Yeah, the crazy thing is, those only get better as you level up. But you being able to use 3 different fighting styles as well for both characters, you can just imagine the combination of heat actions you could pull off. I spent about a good 30 minutes just whooping NPCs' asses before I went on to do other stuff. I eventually went on to go to the batting cages, which happens to be my favorite activity. Then I got into a couple of sub-stories. Then I ran into something that turned this game from a good game to a potentially great one. Well, I ran into someone, I should say. Yeah, Japan's weird, bruh. Believe it or not, you can actually build a relationship with that guy, but you're getting rewards from it. Seeing his goofy ass dancing in the lounge though made me realize the beauty in this game. Yakuza doesn't take itself too seriously, and I love that about it. With so many games being open world and everything gotta have a bajillion fucking icons on it, it's just a breath of fresh air, honestly. It's like a mix of Devil May Cry with GTA and sprinkle some of that OG Saints Row in there. You know, before they gave niggas superpowers. Then you just throw them in Japan and have them doing organized crime. As you progress further into the story for both characters, you unlock what I like to call their main activities. For example, Kiryu runs his own real estate company, and Majima's run a cabaret club. You'll see those happen a lot as you get deeper into the Yakuza games, but they're all completely optional and have no impact to the main story. But it is additional content that I thoroughly enjoyed Yakuza 0 the most. Overall, it took me about 60-ish hours to roll the credits, and I was left asking myself one question after beating the game. Are all these games really that good? Side note, they all are. Well, minus this one. And for the most part, all the games follow similar patterns for the gameplay. You know, just whoop ass, you're going to get some good organized crime story. You're going to be able to have some of your little side, sub, main stories, as I call them. With the addition of Yakuza 2 and Yakuza 6 are a little bit different since they were on a Dragon engine. We'll get more into that later. And Yakuza 4 and 5 allow you to play up to 5 different characters. Overall, these games were good for the most part, but nothing really to push the needle for me. You know, like a Skyrim, a Mass Effect, just something to make me claim this series is one of my favorites of all time. You know, something to...
Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Oh my fucking god!
Yo, when I tell you, I was not expecting this game to be this fucking good. So, I had a friend that told me about this one in particular, and he said he didn't really like it since it was turn-based, which is understandable since all the other 7 games were beat 'em up. But me being me, I said, fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and play it anyway. I'm already this far into the journey. And man, when I tell you this game blew my fucking mind. It just had that feel that my inner child would love playing this game. It's not the fact that we have a new charismatic character in Ichiban. No. It's not the fact that we're in a whole new town. No. It's not even just the fact that they turned the game into a turn-based RPG. I mean, it's part of it, but it's not the whole story. They completely flipped the entire game in World of Yakuza and turned it upside down and made it into a true RPG. And this is coming from a guy who's a Mass Effect fan, who's a Skyrim fan, who's a Fallout fan, even though 76 was dumped to juice trash, let's not forget. But man, they knocked this shit out of the park for them to be a first RPG game from this studio. You can grow vegetables and food, which you can use as ingredients to make strong health potions. You can go to the vocational school to get your stats up, which actually helps build up Ichiban's one of his skills, his passion skills. You can switch the fighting styles in the form of jobs, not just for Ichiban, but for every single character, man. You can use summons, special moves, which are now the heat actions for this game, tag team special moves, use the different moves to give enemies status ailments. Yes, status ailments such as bleeding, being drunk, freezing, electrocuted, burning, poison. Man, I can go on and on about this game. It might even be a separate video by itself. This is probably the only game in the series I'm confident in giving a 10 out of 10. You still have the usual Yakuza stuff like the goofy sub-stories, of course the organized crime, and all the different activities you can do, such as the batting cages. And you even have Dragon Kart, which is a Mario Kart spinoff. I love this game. and it kept me wanting to keep up with the Yakuza series, which is why I have a special announcement. Drum roll, please. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth will be the first game we do a walkthrough on for the channel. I am very, very, very excited to get into this game. I already played a little bit of the demo when I beat Like a Dragon Gaiden, but I didn't want to dive too deep into it since I knew I was going to be playing it once it dropped. Persona 3 Remake is also going to be dropping a week after after the release, and I may or may not put some content out for it. It depends on my work life schedule and if Atlas is actually going to make the game worth playing. But I'll definitely be planning to put out some content for Infinite Wealth once it drops. I'm so excited to show you all what I got in store. But until next time, stay blessed and try to be a simple-minded sheep. I'm out. Peace.